Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy TIZZ the Singer, and this is the Matter of Fact Podcast.
Girl, you are the one I need for me.
This is the Spotlight episode, Spotlight Artist episode, and I got my boy, Kash in the building. Kash, Karolina Kash, Big Kash, feel me?
Yeah.
Feel me? Make some noise for him. I got Miss Pootie in the back. Shout out to, we are here at, shout out to Mainline Studios Podcast and Factory here in Westchester, PA. Shout out to Eric and Stacy also who run this thing. So shout out to them and shout out to Pootie in the back. So
she's doing the recording in the behind the scenes. Shout out to Pootie.
Big Kash in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, thank you for having me on.
Of course.
Big TIZZ, the big one, not the little one. Yeah.
Y'all ready? If y'all don't know who I am TIZZ the Singer. Some call me Tony, some call me Tony True Black, some call me Tizzy, whatever. Call me TIZZ, it's whatever. That's the main thing. They everybody call me. And I got Big Karolina Kash in the building. So,
yeah, what's happening?
So what's the deal, man?
What's going on with you, man? How you feel?
I'm lovely.
That's good.
So
highly favored and blessed.
Yes, sir. Glory be to God. So let's get to it. Let's get to the shits right away, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Had a slight little change up. Big Rye, she's not in today. And Brother O-Dog that we y'all met last week, he's not in today. They'll be here next week, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
God willing. So let's start from the beginning, Kash.
Yeah.
What brought you into what brought you here today? So we know that you're an artist. We know that you're a man of many talents.
Mm-hmm.
So what brought you in here today? What brings you here today that brings you into this media space? Because I know you have a podcast.
Yeah.
You do music. You do the photography. You do it all.
Yeah.
Break it down real quick on how you brought us here.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me on, man.
Of course, anytime.
Big up to everybody that's supporting TIZZ and what he's doing, his ventures, his podcast, and thank you to everybody that support the Cash Vision podcast. Make sure y'all check that out.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'm actually going to be editing his podcast, so I'll put all the links and all that in the description. But you know, a lot of people say that I'm a man of many talents. I just think that I'm a very blessed man. I think God loves me. I know God loves me.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I started out, being just, I was in the group Stack Deck, just like 11, 12 years ago, where I met Skitz the Ripper.
R.I.P. to him.
R.I.P. to Skitz the Ripper. I got introduced to him by Costa. We was in a group called Stack Deck. We opened up for big artists like Joel Santana, 3-6 Mafia, DJ Grandmaster KASHS was one of the first hip hop DJs ever. And from there, it turned into, us being artists, for me going into the business side of it, because I actually wanted to do my own thing, but R.I.P. to Skitz, he actually pushed me to starting my own business, and Cash Vision was born pretty much because of Skitz. So shout out to Mama C, love you, Mama C, Miss Cindy.
Miss Cindy, yeah, she did my taxes for years.
Yeah,
now.
Make sure y'all go hook up with Miss Cindy. I'm gonna put a link to her business in the description as well. Get y'all taxes done.
Yep.
But he's really the one that kickstarted my career, because he was stingy as shit with his equipment. Mm-hmm. He wouldn't let me use his camera. He wouldn't let me use his studio to record my own shit, which I'm very grateful for that. But Skitz was stingy as fuck, man. R.I.P. to Skitz again. But
R.I.P.
It started out with me wanting to shoot my own videos, so I got a little piece of shit camera. At the time, it wasn't a piece of shit, but shout out Canon. Canon was my first camera. I'm a Sony shooter now, but Canon PowerShot was what I got first. It was a little rinky-dink camera, 720p HD. You couldn't change the lens. It was just all in one camera. Mm-hmm. And I shot my first music video. I had my son Jalen and my son Jordan in there, and Jalen must have been like 3 or 4 at the time. And from there, it went from, now I'm a 30-time published photographer. I've done celebrity stuff. I shot a music video for Casanova. I've shot videos for Vibes Cartel artists, 2 artists, which I can't really remember their names right now.
Shout out to them either way.
Shout out to them anyway. Shout out to anybody doing their thing for real. 30-time published model photographer. I said that. I've done documentaries for people that works with Nick Cannon and Wild 'N Out. Shula King. I've shot a documentary for a Grammy nominated artist. He actually did. His name is Play. He actually did the My Chick Bad, My Chick Hood.
DTP.
He's the one
Ludacris.
that wrote that. Not wrote it, but he was actually recording that inside the studio, and Ludacris was happening to come into the session and wanted it.
So he bought it off of.
Yeah, he got it off of him. Shout out to Play, and that's PLAYY. Make sure y'all look him up on Instagram. Very, very great artist. He's dope. I think he's from Texas. Yeah, cause he's country as hell. I think he's from Texas.
Down south somewhere.
Oh yeah,
Texas,
yeah.
Atlanta, whatever.
He's dope. But and that just transpired into me doing what I do today. Now we got clients like we got corporate clients now. Real estate. We do a lot of school stuff. I also DJ, so we DJ events, weddings. Anything that you can think of, I can do it. Music production, I produce music. I got my own home studio. We had a big studio, but unfortunately the lady sold the building, so we're now currently just doing stuff from home again like we was in the beginning. I don't look at it as a step back. I look at it as like it's a step forward because we're moving into a new season. To next time you see me in the building, it's because I own the building, not because I'm renting it from somebody. So next time you see me in a big building, it'll be because
manifesting
I own it.
Manifesting it, man, big time.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: What do you think that podcasting is to you? How does that help people in the media space and within the industries? Like, what do you think that podcasting means to you?
I think podcasting for real is good for the culture. The reason why I say that because a lot of people don't get to convey their feelings and talk about things that need to be talked about.
Right.
A lot of people they feel a certain way about something and they don't get to voice their opinion other than like Facebook, Instagram, stuff like that. Right. Podcasts give us an outlet to really talk about things that need to be talked about from our own perspective.
Just
it don't have to be for the culture. I don't think you don't have to be a superstar because I think anybody that has a valid opinion is valued. You know what I'm saying? We need more people with opinions that are honest and transparent and not just siding with somebody because they're famous.
PC, what they call nowadays PC, being like just not the sugarcoating it all. You know what I mean?
And that's what your podcast is about. My podcast, I don't sugar. Like you said on your last one, you're like, yo, he did an impression of me. I'm like, yeah, this is what the industry needs now. Because I saw earlier this year they were saying it's the year of people getting exposed, and man, we have been seeing it. God.
Yeah.
And I think it's because people are tired of like sugarcoating and walking on eggshells. People are tired of that. We like give me the real shit.
It was bound to happen at some point, bro. It was bound to happen at some point with all this mess going on because it's a repetitive thing that keeps happening every year. Not even every year, every few months. It's repetitive stuff that you got the whole Diddy thing, and then you got the whole Cash stuff with Cassie, and it's all messy, man. And it needs to be spoken about.
Was it Dan Schneider?
Dan Schneider went quiet on the set.
Yep, Nickelodeon shit.
It's just
people not holding back anymore. They want to live in their truth now, and that's what podcasting is for, living in your truth. But audio wise, but. Now people are doing it like how we're doing it, video, audio. We want to see you. We want to see your emotions. We want to hear them. You feel me?
Yeah, man. Do you? Let's harken back for a moment. Brief synopsis of the accident.
Okay.
Just a real quick run through because I know that's a long thing. We don't have to get into detail about it.
Yeah. So in August 30th, it'll be 2 years since I was in a motorcycle accident that pretty much changed who I am as a man, made me a better man. And like I tell people all the time, I was hit with a bathtub, and I felt like that was God's way of cleansing me and giving me more of a purpose, making me a better person. Because right before the accident, I was pretty much spiraling out of control. I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do as a man. I wasn't taking care of my kids the way I was supposed to. I mean, even my son's mother, Jenna, tell you, like, she was ready to bounce on me. So it's like, now it's like after the accident, I feel like I'm a better man. But just briefly, it was pretty much me riding on my bike, 2001 Vulcan. I missed that bike. Very, very powerful, very big bike. I think it was a 1600 cc's, 1650 actually, because I had it upgraded. Big bike, 1,000 pound bike, big forks in the front. I'm riding down the highway, no helmet. I had just taken my helmet off 5 minutes before I got into the accident. and a cardboard box comes out of a truck, pretty much blocks out the sun. It was like an 8-foot box, and I believe in divine intervention, and I believe in God, and I believe there's a destiny for all of us. So I feel like that accident was meant to happen for me to take my life in the way, me being a better man, take my life to the next level.
Like I said, like a rebirth.
Yeah, because God's gonna put you through things, and He's gonna cover you. When He loves you, He's gonna cover you. So even through that accident, I was pretty much covered. So
yeah, absolutely.
And He actually told me, I don't know if it was God, it might have been Skits, because Skits had died the year prior to my accident. You know what I'm saying? It might have been Skits, like, bro, hit it in the middle.
Yep.
That's all I could think in my head was hit it in the middle. And then if I would have done anything differently from not hitting the box directly in the middle, I'd probably be dead.
And
I was doing 60 miles an hour, no helmet, a pair of shorts on, Jordan 4s. I had this ring on right here. It's completely steel and it's scraped up. And I wear this ring every day to remind myself like I'm alive. I'm here. But yeah, the box came out of the truck. I just heard in my head, hit in the middle. That's what I did. 60 miles an hour. All I remember was waking up, seeing my bike maybe 15, 20 feet away from me. The bike was wrapped inside of the box. Ended up being a 75-pound bathtub inside of the box.
You might, and so one not knowing, like, that's not that heavy, and you wouldn't think that it would cause so much damage than what it did.
But 75 pounds going 60 miles an hour,
that's a different story.
Yeah, it becomes heavy then.
Yep.
Especially when it can knock out. At that time, I was probably like 230 pounds on a 1,000-pound bike. You talking about 1,200 pounds being knocked out of there. So I woke up. Everything was blurry. I couldn't breathe. At the time, I didn't know why I couldn't breathe, but I ended up finding out it was because I had 6 broken ribs. I had broken my shoulder, my left shoulder, which I'm actually still like, that shoulder still mess up to this day. I don't even like work jobs anymore. I'm full-time Cash Vision. I'm full-time entrepreneur because I refuse to go into another man's factory and make him rich and hurt myself at the same time. Exactly. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So fuck you.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, that shit, that working shit is over with. I'll run my business and run myself crazy before I go work in another man's job. I'm not doing that no more.
Yeah.
But anyways, I just remember getting up and everything was like blurry. Couldn't really see. I couldn't breathe. And I didn't put this in the last part, but I walked by this big black truck and I saw my head. My head was scraped up. Yeah, it wasn't swollen then. There's one thing I can tell you that's very true. 2 things I can tell you that's very true. I blacked out. So when you die, you don't know you're dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know nothing. When that box hit me, boom, that was it. I don't remember nothing.
That's so scary, bro.
That's scary. So in that moment, if I was dead, I wouldn't have known it. You know what I'm saying? Second is adrenaline. It's very true. Adrenaline is very true because I didn't feel nothing. Yeah. So I walked past this truck and I'm not feeling anything. I can't breathe. It's blurry as hell. I walk past this truck and I see my head. The first thing I think in my head is like, bro, I'm about to fucking die. That's what I thought. So when I going back to what I said earlier, when I say that God covers you and everything is meant to happen the way it's going to happen. This is what I tell people all the time. It don't matter what you think that you're going to do with your life. Your life is already preordained. Your whole story has already been told.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just going through the motion of it.
At this
so
point,
you think that you're going to make a decision and it's going to turn out to be a different outcome.
Right.
That decision was already preordained. You think that you, because now I know that I should walk across this street, but I'm going to take 3 steps back. Now you think you made your own decision. No. Those 3 steps back was in the plan.
Yeah, it was in the plan.
You know what I'm saying? So now, that's powerful, right?
Yeah, that hit, bro.
Yeah. It's already in the plan. So when I saw, I was like, man, I'm going to die. But how God covered me was when I got up, the ambulance was already on the side of the road.
Oh, so you must have been out.
Yeah. No. I don't know. I don't think I was out that long because the ambulance was behind me the whole time. You want to know who was inside the ambulance?
Who that?
Jonte's dad.
John Harper. No way.
Jonte's dad was inside of. You didn't even know that, did you?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Jonte's dad was the one that was inside of the in the ambulance. Never met him before, and everybody knows that Jonte's my boy.
Just like him, just light skin.
Jonte's my boy, and I ride bikes with Jonte.
That is insane.
It was Jonte's father that was inside the ambulance that put me in there.
Oh,
now,
my
when he saw me get up, he said, I saw the whole thing, bro. He said, I don't even know how you're alive right now. I've seen people with helmets on hit something at 20 miles an hour and die. You know what I'm saying? You was doing 60 with no helmet and you walked into this ambulance. He said, I have no idea how you're alive right now. I even told them to go get my phone and I got to find out who makes that phone holder because my phone did not move off the bike.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? They was like, where's your phone at? I was like, it's on the bike. They go like, I was like, bro, your phone's still on the bike. I was like, yeah. I lost my AirPod, though. I never got that AirPod back.
Oh, yeah. That's chalk. That's a dub.
Anyway, and me and Precious had a deal. Like, if you lose an AirPod, you got to give $100. So I don't think I ever gave her that $100 either. But yeah, she need that money.
Shout out to Pooh.
But like I said, everything happens for a reason. That accident was not only to help me be a better person and realize the things and the people that I have in my life are very important. You know what I'm saying? It changed me to be a better man, better businessman, better father. And now my girlfriend Precious and my baby mother Jenna, they'll tell you that I'm a better man now because of that accident.
And I noticed that after that too, because I know everybody's not perfect, and I know everybody has that moment prior to, and it ain't sometimes that God is putting that in the plan and giving you that rebirth to wake up and smell the Folgers in a sense.
Yeah.
And be like, look, this is your life. I need you to be on this path right here on what you're doing.
Exactly. He was like, you was straying away from the path.
Yeah.
You was trying to, make up your own story, but lie here, boom, take this bathtub, get back on track, my boy.
Damn, that's crazy, fam. Shout out to John Harper too, man.
Shout out to John. Shout out to John Tay, man. Make sure y'all go get y'all
haircuts over there.
The best.
Sal's Barbershop over there in Roseville.
Sal's Barbershop over there in Royersford. Yep. That's my dog, man. He been cutting my hair for years now. He actually cut my youngest son for the first time. So now that's his barbershop for life. You know what I mean?
Got it.
You know, we don't cheat on our barbers. We'll cheat on the female, but we don't cheat on our barbers. Rarely.
Okay. Yeah. So, all right, let's talk some music, bro. I got you up here for some music things too. So, first off, ladies and gentlemen, y'all don't know this boy's good at singing too. We both are R&B heads. I would consider myself. Is that safe to say that you're an R&B head?
Oh yeah,
got it.
Yeah, most definitely.
We also have a song coming out.
Yeah,
and it's called Detachment.
Yes,
and it's gonna be hard in the paint.
I still haven't recorded. I've been super busy.
Yeah, you've been booked and busy, so it's okay. It's all right.
Big motion. So yeah, but I'm actually finna start getting back into doing more music because how Precious has my schedule set up. Precious, I'm sorry. How Pootie has my y'all know her name, Precious. Anyways. How she has my schedule set up is we schedule everything and then I find time within that to do edits and stuff like that. She gives me a certain deadline to get those edits done. So if I do something one day, I got 7 days to get it done. Within them 7 days, I can do that and work on other stuff as well.
Right.
Like I'm getting it together, but because like this year has been crazy when it comes to bookings, man. Because God said, you want more on your plate? I'm putting a lot on your table, not just your plate no more.
Yeah, right.
Now you're gonna need more than just the fork and spoon that you usually use. You're gonna need you a soup spoon, a cereal spoon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot, but I'm taking it in stride.
So I think I remember. I guess it was pre-pro before you had. I said you're a man of many talents. So you said you want to do the cooking, like cooking.
Yeah, love cooking.
So you out of everything, all the things you do, you're number one.
Cooking is number one.
It's number one. Got it.
I think a strong second would be videography.
Got it.
And a lot of people think it's photography. It's really not.
You said cooking first, and then
videography second.
Videography second.
Yep.
What about the videography that excites you the most?
I think videography excites me the most because it gives me an opportunity to tell a story.
Got it.
So it's not just the capturing of the actual video files, it's the actual putting it together in my perspective. So when you hire me to do a music video or any kind of video recording, besides podcast is straightforward, just video and audio. But when you hire me to put a story together, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I get to tell the story from how I would tell it as a filmmaker.
Right.
And that's exciting because a picture is a picture.
Of course.
You see it, then that's it.
Yeah.
A video It's a story. But like, and you know, they say a picture can say 1,000 words, but so can a video.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Enough.
But
Visual.
I feel like the video actually tells you more than
Yeah.
what a picture would.
Yeah, because you're trying to see like what's next.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a 4-minute video, but like, oh, I wonder what he's gonna do next.
Yeah.
Based off of how you deliver the first video and how aggressive it may be and how it what do you call it? How I don't know how to put it that way. Shit, like put it like like I said, how you deliver is key.
Yeah. And that's what I tell artists all the time. Like, if you want to get a video shot by me, let's start a synopsis.
Okay.
Let's have a plan together. Like,
Yeah.
I'm shooting Jay Wilk's video. Was it next weekend?
Shout out to Jay Wilk.
Shout out to Jay Wilk, Big Jay Wilk, Wilkie Baby, actually at Wilkie Baby on everything. I'm shooting a video for him, and it's a story. It's a short movie.
Yeah.
And it's like, I enjoy shooting stuff like that. I hate the running gun videos where I'm in the alley, got some lights, got a girl twerking. Nigga, fuck that. Let's put together a story that's captivating, that people want to watch me like, holy shit, that was good.
Do you feel like that's bringing skits back is imperative nowadays within videos?
Yes. Of course I do. Like, if you look at, I'll give you a perfect example. Even Sexy Red. I watched her latest video, the Get It Sexy video. I was impressed because it had a storyline to it.
Yeah.
It had what's the word I'm looking for? It had variables of different things from old school stuff. They had it was a song taken from Hurricane Chris.
Hey, was that one?
Halle Berry.
Oh, Halle Berry. Yeah.
If you go listen to that song, you'll know that Sexy Red sampled that song.
Right.
But she had, some of that old school, early 2000s snapping pop stuff in it.
Yeah, right.
And it captivated me. I was like, okay, I don't really like Sexy Red music that much.
Yeah.
But the actual video was actually dope because it had different elements and it wasn't just twerking. It had some cool stuff going on, a storyline. You know what I'm saying?
She grew on me. Pause. No Diddy. So, I and that's what I started realizing too. All these videos have to have a story of some sort. If you hadn't noticed, because you shot 2 of my videos, minus the V season, that was a feature obviously, but even when we did Hips on Me, I did like a skit in the beginning. Yeah. You and Pootie was in the back.
Yeah.
Hitting record while me and Ruben was in the front. Shout out to my boy Ruben.
Yeah. Shout out to Silly.
Shout out to Sully Gonzalez. Yes. But yeah, I feel as though that I've been trying to incorporate skits in a lot of my videos nowadays because it keeps them locked in on like, okay, he starts it out like this. What's going to happen next? Type thing. So
yeah. So I think it's very imperative that people add some kind of cinematic element to their music videos that'll captivate people and keep them watching and wanting more.
Want more from
you start being, pretty much the same as everybody else. They're just gonna put you in the category of everybody else. And as an artist, you don't want to be thrown into the fucking barrel with all other monkeys.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You want to be a lion. You want to be a tiger. You want to be a dragon. Be a dragon, nigga. And make sure you book with me when you're ready to be a dragon.
Loud and clear.
Yeah.
So what about let's talk about the cooking.
Yeah.
What is that? Do you find is that like your therapy spot? Your safe, like a safe haven?
It definitely is. I feel like cooking is the only thing that I do artistically that brings me pure joy.
Got it.
That isn't like, it doesn't make me like nervous or it doesn't like make me frustrated because I'm on my own time with cooking.
Yeah.
Look, if I start at 4:00 and don't get to 9, and the food don't get to 9, y'all still gonna be happy. Yeah. But if I shoot your music video on the 2nd and I don't got it to the 30th, nigga, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem. Yeah. See, and that's what I want people to understand when it comes to being an artist. You have to allow that art to flourish and unfold in its own time. You don't want to rush stuff. But I am a very punctual person,
right? And
I do have people's stuff on time. But that's what going back to saying, cooking is the only thing I don't feel
anxiety,
and I don't feel like there's a time restraint on it. You know what I'm saying? So cooking is really the only thing I do artistically that brings me joy, because I do look at cooking as an art.
Right.
Like I can put a few pictures of my plate in the plates on there, and you'll see that I'm very meticulous with how I
promise you.
It's not just the taste; it's how I present it to you as well. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the look of it.
Yeah. And it's good cooking. It's shit. couple hundred years of, Southern, a few generations of family in the South, I've been cooking since I was 12, you feel me?
Damn.
I'll be 37 in June.
Damn.
Yeah.
Good 37. Nigga, you look 25.
Yeah, appreciate you.
100, 100.
Black don't crack unless you do crack.
Yo, word. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So let's look at the artist's perspective for you now. So when you were doing the heavy music, because I know you, like I said, you're a man of many talents. You do a lot of things. If you could pick one celebrity to do a song with, just you and one celebrity.
Me and one celebrity.
Who would you pick?
Current climate of music?
Any kind, anytime, dead or alive.
Oh my God. My top 3. I got top 4.
We can do a top 5. You want to do a top 5?
Let's do a top 5.
Who's your top? Okay.
And y'all ain't gonna like my top 5.
So let's do it like this. Top 5 R&B.
Top 5 R&B.
Yep.
Michael Jackson, Prince, R. Kelly, T-Pain, and Chris Brown.
My man.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, you better put it in CV. I was waiting for it.
Yeah, Chris Brown.
I was waiting. So yeah, I'll relay mine then. So my top 5 is Michael, Chris Brown,
Okay.
Marvin Gaye, and I gotta throw some women in there.
Okay.
Jasmine Sullivan.
Oh wow. Top 5 ever.
Yes, bro.
Okay.
And probably Whitney. Honorable mention, Aretha. That's a killer, right?
That's a good top 5.
That's a killer, bro.
That's a good top 5.
That's a killer, bro.
Yeah, I like that. You know what? I'm gonna adjust my top 5. I'm gonna do an honorable mention like you did.
Okay.
Celine Dion.
Ooh.
And I hate to say it, man. I'm gonna pick Celine Dion over Whitney Houston every time.
Really?
Yes.
Can I ask why briefly, quickly?
I feel like Celine Dion was a more consistent singer. I feel like she had more hits than Whitney. I think it might be a fact, actually. I think it might be a fact, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to fact check that shit.
We can fact check it, but I also think that Celine Dion had a more dynamic range than Whitney. I feel like everything with Whitney was pretty much power. Yeah.
Can you consider that that's a genre switch then, or like a subgenre type thing? Because
do I think that Celine Dion could sing in Whitney's genre, straight R&B?
Yeah. Shaky.
It's shaky.
See what I'm saying?
It's shaky. But do I feel like Whitney Houston can sing in Whitney?
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She's smoking all that.
So, okay, then I may be wrong then.
She's smoking all that, bro.
Okay.
Last set of questions real quick. Last question, really. Your top R&B songs. And I'm not, I promise you, Tank, don't kill me for doing your segment like this, but I love it too. And I got my music guest here. I need to know.
Yeah.
What's your top 5 favorite songs?
Top 5 favorite songs ever.
Yes.
Number 1, You Are Not Alone, Michael Jackson.
Woo! Why not?
Yeah,
I'm with it. I'm with it.
R. Kelly, I Believe I Can Fly.
Really?
And I'm going to tell you a story real quick. I Believe I Can Fly was Ebenezer Middle School's school song. I used to have to sing. I used to have to sing that in front of the entire school.
You had a solo?
Yes, by myself.
Loud and clear?
Yeah, by myself. And I was in the 6th grade, and I was cool with all the 8th graders and all that because I was the school singer.
You was
know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I still am. I still am.
That's how I was.
And I can still hit that motherfucker too. R. Kelly was a weird nigga out, behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, of course.
Talent wise,
yeah, you can't take that from
you
him.
can't take it. He's a musical genius.
You can't take it from
Matter of fact, he's the one that wrote "You Are Not Alone" with Michael Jackson.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yes,
Damn,
sir.
that's crazy.
You didn't know that?
I think I knew, but I might have slipped my mind at some point because I said
R. Kelly has wrote some of the biggest songs in music history. Some of these songs people don't even know about. So with that being said, I'm gonna go Neo, part of the list, number 3.
You're a part of the. That's that work, bro.
Man, that's
God.
that work. Let me throw in a song that I feel like makes me emotional. Journey, Open Arms. You don't even know who that is.
Journey.
So
no, I know.
now I come to you with open arms. Yep.
Yeah, I know that joint. Yeah.
And I would say number 5 with. I'm gonna. What would I say? A number 5. This. Goddamn. Why would I not forget? How would I forget this? Prince, Purple Rain.
Ooh, that was in my top.
Man, yeah.
That's in my top 5.
So was that 5?
Yeah, that's 5.
Yeah, those are my favorite songs of all time, man.
All right, I got you. So mine, Human Nature, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
2, SWV. She ain't you joint. What's the name of that? I forget the name of it. But SWV.
Yeah, sing it for me to know the name.
Love will be. Yeah, be right here. That's 2.
Which has Michael Jackson's sample in it.
Sample,
Yeah.
yep. 3, Chris Brown, Time for Love. That's one of the hardest songs. 4, What's Going On, Marvin Gaye.
Okay.
And 5, it gotta be vocally and sonically. I gotta put it. I gotta throw Jasmine in there, man.
Okay.
The damn I'm in love with another man, bro.
Yeah.
Pause, no Diddy, but she was singing in that joint, bro.
That and I love her Lion, Tigers, and Bears.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man, Jasmine be singing.
Bro, I've seen in honorable mention, August Alsina. Don't Forget About Me.
Okay. Top 3 favorite writers of all time.
Vito,
Okay.
Neo,
God, I'm glad you said Neo.
and Chris. Chris wrote for people.
He didn't write a lot.
I take that back, right? I take that back. I take that back. Brian Michael Cox.
Who's that?
He's partner, I believe, Bad Boy. He was doing something with Bad Boy. Remember Day 26? He wrote for them. He wrote for he was with Bad Boy. He wrote for a lot of people. Like he did like the R&B groups and all that. Brian Michael Cox. Yeah, so
My top 3: R. Kelly, Neo, T-Pain.
T-Pain. Why
T-Pain
not?
wrote a lot of
That's
hits,
a bad man, bro.
Bad
That's a
man,
bad
and he
man.
don't never get the respect that he deserves in the industry because he single-handedly turned the whole. And even though Teddy
Pendergrass?
Teddy Pendergrass was doing pretty much the auto-tune thing first,
Yeah.
T-Pain made it popular.
What about Zapp and Roger Troutman?
I mean,
Talkbox.
The talk box is a whole different
It's a
thing.
different thing?
It's a different thing. Auto-tune is more for like, how would I say it? Auto-tune is more like for popular.
Yeah.
Talkbox is more like an effect.
Okay,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely T-Pain. Shout out T-Pain. And if
Shout
he
out
ever hit
T-Pain,
me up and
salute.
said, "Do I want to sign a Nappy Boy?" Hell yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Nigga.
I would too.
Hell
Heartbeat.
yeah.
Yo, you can't just use like people say, "Oh, you use autotune this, that, and the third." No, you really have to be able to sing
Yeah.
with autotune for that to sound nice.
And all you fuck niggas that said it, that T-Pain could sing, you got to go watch this. He did a performance.
NPR, Tiny Desk.
It wasn't Tiny
Was it
Desk.
Tiny
It was
Desk?
another one that he did, and it's for matter of fact, the one that he just did. I can't remember the name. I'll put a link in the description because I'm the one that's editing this shit. But he actually won that one show, the
Mass Singer.
Mass Singer.
Yes, I
and
remember.
it was no auto tune.
Nope.
Secondly, and he just got a residency in Vegas. No auto tune.
He did get. He did.
He got a residency in
Oh,
Vegas.
finally.
Nigga. Yeah, man, because that nigga
Shout
can
out
sing.
to-
Look
shout
up
out to him.
T-Pain Tennessee Whiskey. Look
Oh,
that
oh,
up.
yeah, he was
Once you
talking.
watch that, you will fully understand that this man can really sing.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody, oh, you can't sing you because I use auto tune. I'm gonna use
Yeah,
auto
I
tune
do too.
forever.
Yeah, I do
but
too.
nigga, ain't too many of y'all niggas that can now sing me. Now, if you can now sing me, I guarantee you can't write a better song than me. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that boy,
Yeah.
that man, the Hook King right there.
Yeah, that penmanship go crazy, nigga. I promise you. And if you can write a better song than me, you can't put that song together better than me. Most of y'all niggas can't even do 4-part harmonies, nigga. I can do that on a rap song. Like,
Yeah, he
yo, stop
could.
playing with me, nigga. Big Cash,
He
nigga.
could. He could. I've seen him do it. I've done it with him. Pause.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah, no
I've seen
Diddy.
it.
No Diddy.
No Diddy at all, man. Word. All right, last question, bro. What's next for you? What's the next thing you got going on?
Man, the next thing that we got going on, man, Cash Vision's trying to go to another. I literally just got a text from a big client, man. Like, Pootie, no, like, look at her. Pootie, no,
Over there
this
biting
client.
at the bit.
Yeah, this client big, man. But I'm actually finna go shoot a commercial in what's that place called, babe? Bombers, what? Bombstormers. I'm shooting a commercial in an arena. That's what. Barnstormers. I'm shooting a commercial in an arena. One of my clients owns the the Ritas in Dutch Wonderland.
Oh, out in Lancaster, out on the lake.
Yep,
Yeah.
I mean, like the stuff we got going on. So I would say next is more corporate stuff and stuff. The Cash Vision that's gonna go to the next level. So that's what we're looking forward to, man. No more of the little stuff, man. I still love doing the little stuff and helping out my friends and the smaller clients and stuff like that. I'll never ever feel like I'm too big to pick up my phone and talk to somebody that's not a big client.
And always stay and remain humble. Yeah, I get
always, man. And a lot of people don't think I'm humble because I talk a lot of shit. But this is what you need to understand about me. I am comfortable with who I am. I know who I am, and you can't trick me to being somebody that I'm not. So I'm never gonna dim my light to make you shine brighter. So if you can't withstand the light being around me, don't fucking come around me, because I'm not gonna beg anybody to fuck with me. I'm not gonna beg anybody to be around me, because I'm completely fine being around the people that love me. I'm no longer gonna be available to people that don't like me or don't like me. I'm only available to the people that love me and care about me and want to be in my presence. Right. So I say that to say this. I'm not looking to love anybody that don't love me. You gotta love me first, and I'll love you.
Loud and clear.
Yeah.
Loud and clear.
Yes, sir.
All right, so in conclusion, tell everybody where they can find you, where you can hear your music, they can do everything.
Just search up Karolina Kash. I put it all in the description. YouTube. All my music is on iTunes and all that. You want to book me, you can go to my Facebook page, my Instagram. I put all that in the description, all of that. Because I just don't do music. I'm actually trying to get into doing more cooking, because I got a client that I do food prep for. Yeah. So I'm prepping his food every week for him. We're actually going to Costco so he can pick out to this week what he want me to cook for him. So if anybody need any kind of service, nigga, like really hit me up. And if I can't do it, I'll send you to one of my homies that can.
Yeah, loud and clear.
You feel me?
So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been real. It's your boy TIZZ the Singer. Y'all know where y'all can find me. TIZZ the Singer on everything. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for having me. Karolina Kash.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you for having me here, man.
Pootie, thank you. Once again, shout out to E. Shout out to Stacy here at Mainline Studios. And this is the Matter of Fact Podcast.